Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your June 2025 horoscope. This is going to be a big month for you, Sag. It's going to illuminate your seventh house of partnerships, marriages, relationships, commitments. So you are in for a very romantic month ahead. So as you begin June, you'll be encouraged to put yourself out there, go on dates, have those conversations, agree to those blind dates, and open yourself up to love, essentially. A lot of conversations will be taking place around love, partnership, and commitment, especially as Mars questions Mercury on June 5th. And you're going to be sort of really asking yourself the kind of person you want or the ideal relationship for you, or if you are in a relationship, how to make that relationship bigger, better, and brighter. So you're going to be looking at those things and considering these things as Venus enters Taurus the next day on June 6th. Very important conversations, detailed big conversations will take place around relationships, your romantic dreams, your goals, um, and what it is that you want when Mercury joins Jupiter on June 8th. So someone might be asking you the big questions, you might be asking them, but there's a very strong vulnerability that will come through this. But I think you'll also find love because you're diving deep into your emotional needs, what it is that you want, what kind of person that you want, with Mercury and Jupiter entering Cancer from June 8th to June 9th. So you are opening yourself to become more vulnerable, and you might find yourself slowly putting your walls down and letting someone in and allowing yourself vulnerability, especially if you haven't had it in a long time. Um, so you have to remember that this is all faded, especially anything that takes place in your relationship sector this month, because you're sort of doing some shadow work here. So you might be working through some trauma, you might be reflecting back on old relationships, you might be feeling somewhat embarrassed about how you acted or the way you reacted to certain things in previous relationships, and you're striving to do better, especially when Saturn and Neptune hinders expansive Jupiter around June 15th to June 18th. So you're digging deep here, but be gentle on yourself, Sagittarius, because Mars will enter Virgo on June 17th. And I feel like this is when the real work is going to begin, the real shadow work. You might be going to see a therapist. You might be doing some creative healing courses. You might be doing some spiritual healing. In particular, when Cancer season begins on June 20th, you're taking this really serious, Sag, but this is only going to benefit the relationship with you and others as you address these emotional needs of yours, because it's no longer a case of whether you're ready or not. Now is the time, because Mars is going to dominate. It's going to motivate Jupiter on June 22nd. So you might be finding that you're sharing this journey of yours. It could be online, it could be anonymously, it could be through blogs, forums, or people. And you might find that that's somehow going to be therapeutic for you, sharing your journey and sharing what it is. It could be very rewarding, in particular around that Jupiter Cazimi time, which will be June 24th. But this is just the beginning of it. And I feel like relationship wounds and all this past kind of energy could surface under the new moon in Cancer, June 25th. There might be someone from the past that comes back, particular an ex or someone that you learned a lot of lessons with, or the universe wanted you to learn a lot of lessons with as well. Come the end of the month, you will feel better about yourself. You will feel more empowered. You will feel like you are in a better mind state, which is great. I feel like the attitude you have with yourself, the relationship you have with yourself will be changing and improving. And people are going to notice that. And as a result, you're going to be attracting new connections potentially. So over the month, I do feel like the past is going to resurface, either for closure, maybe for another chance, could be past exes. There could also be new connections forming, absolutely. Because you're focusing on your relationships, I think you're going to attract a lot of that. Could be new friendships, networking opportunities. And you're having these really real, these deep conversations. Particularly when Mercury confides in Neptune, Saturn, and Pluto retrograde at the end of the month, June 27th to June 9th, June 29th. And I feel like you want to have those conversations right before Mercury goes retrograde when things start to slow down and miscommunication, mishaps can happen. So, look, like I said, love sector is being illuminated. Pay attention to the people that are coming up. Also, doing some introspection here, which is just going to make your relationships all the more healthier and all the more enjoyable, Sag. So, have a great month, and thanks again. Okay, this is going to be a bonus tarot message for the month of June. What is the theme tarot-wise for this month of June 2025? Okay, Ace of Swords, really beautiful. Very much in line with this air energy. Ace of Swords is the Swords card represented by air energy, which is very much tied into that Gemini Mercury vibe. It is a powerful new beginning, and I think it's going to take a lot of courage and strength to achieve or embark on whatever it is that you're wanting. It is essentially a brand new chapter, and this is backed by the gods, this is backed by the spirit, the universe, your angels, whatever new sort of thing is coming up for you in your life. I think there's a reason why. It's divine intervention, and it's going to take courage and bravery. And you're absolutely going to achieve that because with the sword, you're going to slice away anything that is no longer serving you, especially when it comes to mental connections. So things like the way you speak, the attitude, the things you tell yourself, the things you tell other people. This is very much in line with ruling the mind and all those intellectual attributes here. So I really like that the Ace of Swords has come up. It's a wonderful theme. I do feel like there's a lot of new beginnings. That sword resembles the number one, which is a brand new start. It's a new chapter. It's the start of something new or a brand new cycle that will start for you in this month. We also have a crown here. So crowns are royalty. They speak about status. Your word, your mind, your written word can elevate your status in one way or another. It could be having a conversation in a relationship and then you being in an exclusive relationship. It could be sharing a piece of knowledge or art or work or written word that will grant you some sort of elevated status. And this is great because there's a lot of movement here and you're being rewarded. And it could even just be in your day to day, being nice to people, being kind, paying them a compliment, being more considerate, asking people to sort of fill you in on things. These sorts of things are going to get you ahead and you're going to be rewarded because every action has a reaction and the karmic laws of the universe are always working. So, really good. I hope you have a wonderful month and thanks again.